Oh, welcome to Branching Out. It's a beautiful morning. It's going to get quite warm today. Fog had already lifted. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. And we're going to get on to the rain catchment system. We're going to take you up to the greenhouse and show you what I got. Alright, so you can see I had picked up 17 out of the 20 because that's all I could fit on my trailer and truck. Now these ones are 1,200 liters. So by the time I'm done, I'm going to have 24,000 liters of water in collection. So that should be quite a bit. That's like my entire pond, I'm sure. So yeah, now I gotta unload them. So they're not going to go into place right away. There's something I got to do first, and I'm going to show you what that is. These had wood dye, so it's food biodegradable. It's food friendly, so we're going to be good. And here is where the road's going to go. So there is a path that's going right up and along the greenhouse. Nothing's going to be growing here anyway, so I'm going to wash them out and kind of just rinse them out right here. So we've been getting some decent rain, so the pond's nice and full. I'll just pan over here real quick. She's looking really pretty. I planted a bunch of more wildflower seeds because I do that like every year, and any chance I can get them that's cheap. And I'm a compulsive buyer when I go in, and I can't leave empty-handed, so I always grab a bag of seeds. So anyways, yeah, this is where all the totes are gonna go. It's definitely, even the dew and the fog and stuff is dripping enough to probably give me a couple of buckets of water overnight. So, or more, who knows. But anyways, they're all gonna go along this edge here. But this right down by the edge here, right down by the bottom, I had filled that in because remember I put that below the ground surface. So what I got to do is get out my pump. I'm going to pump up some water, and I'm going to flood this right here to soften it all up so that it'll settle. So before I put in, once these totes are full, they'll be about 1,700 kilograms in weight. And I'm actually lucky because these have the plastic bottoms on them, like the skid part of it, and I can't wait to put them down because now they won't rot on their steel frames or their cast aluminum galvanized, whatever they are. So they'll last a little bit longer. So yeah, I'm going to get started on that. Go get the pump started and start spraying her down. Alright, we got them all offloaded. Dad helped me out. Thank you, Dad. This is only 17. I do have to pick up a couple more. But we'll get to cleaning them next week. And since this is where the path is going, the road, we can get rid of some of that black dye. It's basically just mulch dye. It's all food grade. So There's no toxicity to it, so we're going to use it up here anyways where there's nothing growing and where a path is going. So here we go. All right, so as you can see, I've soaked it thoroughly, and you see how it's kind of gotten smooth there. It's definitely, I've packed it down a bit, and I've filled it in with a lot of water, and it's filled in on those spaces, so it's settled a lot quicker. So again, we're going to do this next week. We're going to come back in here and we're going to clean up the totes and try to get them in place. And we might get to the plumbing next week. I don't know, long weekend. We'll see how it goes. But until next week, have a great one, and we'll see you next weekend.